What's up, everybody? Yeah, come on in. Yeah, come on in. And we will begin. Yeah, come on in. All right. Yeah, come on in. We'll give him another minute because I know this is an early one. Come on in. All right. Let's get started. They'll come in when they come in, y'all. They'll come in when they come in. Let's get started on these martial sciences. Now, martial arts is the Roman term for martial, fighting. You see what I'm saying? But some of its original terms is Mantu, from Africa. And there's other places who had their own terms for martial arts, Kung Fu, Karate, Jiu-Jitsu, 52 blocks, in United States. And they got Okachita in Canada, Shilam in Mexico, Capoeira in South America, Corrida in Australia. Of course, boxing, because boxing come from England. Let's see, kickboxing, of course. We can't forget the famous Muay Thai, Thailand. Africa got theirs, Caribbean martial arts, Kalinda, the Trinidadian stick fighting, Haitian machete fencing, go on and on. You see what I'm saying? Africa got like a leopard style, like that's cold. They cold with that shit, cause Cause you know they bout it. They got their own stick fighting styles as well. You see what I'm saying? So everybody on the planet, as you're going to see, has a martial art. Why is this? The reason why everybody on the planet has a martial art is because it's all of them derive from one system of martial science that spread out all across the planet. You see what I'm saying? And everybody developed their own variation, their own style for their culture. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, what does this look like? What did it look like in the ancient days? You see what I'm saying? What did it look like in the ancient days? It looked like this. See what I'm saying? See how they getting it? You know, wrestling moves, takedowns. See what I'm saying? Strikes. You know, so this has been around. Let's see. Next. Of course. You know, them practicing the karate and grapples. Here they doing a little, let's see. Here they doing a little swordsmanship. See what I'm saying? Getting it. So it's been around. But that for millions of years. See, I ain't even gonna say 1,000. Because as a living, breathing being, you're going to naturally develop the instinct to protect yourself. That's just natural survival. You see what I'm saying? You're going to develop these survival instincts from early on. You're going to want to have a desire to protect yourself. You see what I'm saying? So what is this? What is this science here? What is the martial arts? Martial arts is the practice of bringing consciousness into the body so that it can keep up with your mind, spirit, and soul. You see what I'm saying? So it's been here. You see what I'm saying? All regions. You see what I'm saying? Millions of years. Been around. Not just thousands. They lying to you when they said thousands. Millions. Motherfuckers been practicing martial arts for millions of years. You see what I'm saying? And they do. Why do they practice martial arts? What is the objective here? The objective of the martial arts is to sit with yourself so that you can learn from yourself so that you can eventually evolve into your best self. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? What's up, Kevin? So you gotta evolve into your best self eventually. You see what I'm saying? So this is what the martial arts is about. Because after a while, it ain't even about the fighting. It's about learning you. You see what I'm saying? It's about learning you. Once you learn the basics, once you learn how to fight, once you learn how to do this, once you learn how to do that, once you practice it a little bit and see that it works for you and develop it physically, then after a while you want to take it to the next level. You want to go into the mind now. You want to go into the spirit. You want to go into the soul. You see what I'm saying? And see for yourself what's going on here. You see what I'm saying? Is there more to this? What is this? What is this? What is these movements? Where does it come from? Well, why is it just for fighting? You see what I'm saying? Is there more to it? You're going to start to ask yourself these questions. You're going to hit that barrier at some point during your training. You see what I'm saying? You'll be like, is there more? Is there more? Come on now, talk to the spirit. And your spirit going to one day show you, yes, there's more. Then you're going to begin to unleash and tap into advanced parts of yourself that was lying dormant because you didn't even know they was there. So that's what this is about, awareness. You see what I'm saying? Not just about fighting and protecting yourself. It's about awareness. It's about consciousness in all aspects of you. It first is going to start off in the body because you got to get the body right. You see what I'm saying? Then you got to, then it's going to go into the mind because now you got to get the mind right because the mind and body work as one. Then you're going to go further into your mind, start tapping to the spirit, the life force, the chi energy, as they say in Asia, or the force as we know it over here in America. Then you're going to, your spirit going to lead you back to your soul, that immortal consciousness. You see what I'm saying? That which never dies, that which is always in continuous growth. You see what I'm saying? So you continue to grow and get stronger with these arts. You see what I'm saying? Because I know martial arts is talked about, but it's not really talked about. How about that? They'll give you the fighting aspect, and then that's it. You don't get nothing else. You see what I'm saying? But there's so much more to martial arts, and that's what this video is all about. This video is to show y'all how vast martial arts is. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, let me go ahead and kill this ego question that a motherfucker will ask you, you know, who don't know nothing, but they gonna ask you anyway because they just curious. You see what I'm saying? What is the best martial art? And the answer should be all and neither. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Sherry? The answer should be all and neither when they ask you what is the best martial art. Because all of the martial arts is one science, but at the same time, neither is because all the martial arts, all the styles have their own strengths and weaknesses. You see what I'm saying? It's up to you. The Jedi, the Magi, the Samurai, you see what I'm saying? The indigenous warrior, to develop your style and cover and learn as much as you can so you can cover as many weaknesses as you can. So therefore, you have no weaknesses. You see what I'm saying? Because you know of your weaknesses and you know how to deal with your weaknesses in those moments where you're fighting. You see what I'm saying? Where you going in like, oh shit, I'm not strong here. So I need to develop. I need to look at techniques that force me to move so I can block this. You see what I'm saying? So I can protect my gut. Or I'm not strong up here yet, so I need to develop techniques to protect this to protect this head. You see what I'm saying? This pretty face. You see what I'm saying? So you know I gotta do this, or else if shit pop off, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. You see what I'm saying? So this is what this is about. This is what this is about. This is a big part of the martial arts. Like yeah, what is martial arts? You see what I'm saying? How do I train in the martial arts? And the answer to that is there's hundreds, thousands of ways to train. You train according to what you feel is correct for your path. That's the answer to that. How do you train in? You know, you may want to just be an MMA fighter, so you train in MMA. You may just want to learn Kung Fu, so you train in Kung Fu. You may want to learn the 52 block, so you train in 52. And all these styles have their own variations in their training to help you further develop the style quicker and bring out your own special style inside of you. You see what I'm saying? So this is what's going on here. So you're gonna get this a lot. A lot of these questions are kind of being ignored, but a lot of people want to know, because I noticed online, especially YouTube, there's been an upsurge in an interest in the martial arts, and it's been growing and growing over the past few years. Because so much is going on our planet right now, everybody's starting to have more and more of a desire to protect themselves, you know. So that's what I meant. I did a post not too long ago, and I said martial arts is about to make a comeback because the world is so crazy now. Everybody feels the need to protect themselves. You see what I'm saying? So now you gotta develop it all again. You see what I'm saying? You gotta practice the physical combat. You know, the weapon arts, the swords, and you know, sticks and all that. Then you got the projectile skills like gunslinging, gun fu as they also call it, archery. You know, that's also a good one. You know, for projectiles. So this is what's happening here. This upsurge, this interest in the martial arts, and it's gonna continue to rise as time goes on. So everybody now is like, oh, I need to go find a martial art. I need to go find a martial art. I need to find somewhere to learn something. Because all hell breaks loose on this planet, and I don't want to be caught slipping. So that's what's happening here. I don't want to be caught slipping now. So everybody is going out to find somebody to teach them the way. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's happening here. That's what's happening. Next, what's next? You know, you got developing your own style. You see what I'm saying? Because you, as a living being, you have the martial sciences. You know, science means that no matter what, this gonna stay the same. A punch is gonna always be a punch. An elbow gonna always be an elbow. A knee gonna always be a knee. A headbutt gonna always be a headbutt. That's fight science. You see what I'm saying? That's martial science. Certain things is gonna always be. And And you gonna see this. You see what I'm saying? In many martial arts, okay, a kick, a punch, a dodge, or sway as they call it, a block. You see what I'm saying? You gonna always see these martial sciences come back up in their own way. This book here, want y'all to get this, called Mind Fist by Dr. Ha Ha Long. Make sure I don't block his name. And this shit here deep, because it give you a lot of the basics of fight science. You see what I'm saying? Like what is it to be a martial artist? And this book here drops that hard. You see what I'm saying? It goes over self-defense hard. And they show you, let me see here. He show you here. There's only 3 types of punches. The closed punch, or the boxing punches we call it. The open hand punch, you know, that's like the wrestling hand or the grappling hand. And then you got the claw hand. A lot of my ladies know what that is. Where you just slash your ass. You see what I'm saying? Like eagle claw or tiger claw. You see what I'm saying? So you got 3 punches. You got 4 kicks. You see what I'm saying? Let's see here. Let's see. You got 4 kicks. But he gonna tell you the 4 kicks are the front kick, the side kick, the roundhouse kick, and the crescent kick. Now you're gonna see the crescent kick a lot in styles like capoeira. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna see that a lot. So this is a great book for just learning fight science in general. You see what I'm saying? Because you still gotta train your mind on it. I know a lot of motherfuckers will tell you, nah, you just need to go out there and experience it. True. But you still need to have the knowledge and understanding so your brain can understand what the fuck it's doing. And what they gonna tell you is, what they gonna teach you, especially in this book here, this Mind Fist, what you gonna realize is your body already has natural self-defense mechanisms. Let's see. Hopefully I can find that image. Hopefully I can find that one for y'all. Here we go. Whenever you do something like this, you know, when somebody attack you, you kind of like, you know, do this here. You kind of like clench up, you know, guard your head, cause that's to be the first thing to protect is your head, because that's what controls the functions in your body, your brain, your mind. You see what I'm saying? So your first instinct is to guard your head. So usually when your natural instinct looks something like this. When you're scared, you're being attacked or something like that. Now, this can be trained. You see what I'm saying? It started here, and this stands here. When motherfuckers was trying to scare you or whatever, you hit these natural reflexes, then they was like, oh, what's that? You see what I'm saying? And you're like, I don't know what the fuck this is. So, okay, well, let's build on it. Let's build on what this is. What is this? Natural instinct you just did when I tried to attack you. And then they started to build on it, and they started to train it to do more things with it, and it started to look like this. See what I'm saying? Same thing. This is the difference. Untrained, train. Natural, train. You see what I'm saying? So this is a powerful picture. That blew my mind. Like, yes, everybody has this natural function here. Everybody has this natural function. And motherfuckers are gonna clench. They gonna clench. They gonna roll up. They gonna protect themselves and everything. But they doing it unconsciously / subconsciously, automatically. So, but it's not trained. The difference between this person and this person is awareness, consciousness. He know what this natural instinct is. He don't know. This just happened at a spur of the moment because of your flight or fight response. You see what I'm saying? This has been trained to harness your fight or flight response, your adrenaline, and use it to your advantage. You see what I'm saying? So this is the difference between the two. So since everybody has this natural instinct, duck and cover reflex reaction is what it's called. They got trained. They got built up over millions of years. Millions, y'all. Millions. Over millions of years, this got trained. You see what I'm saying? And it started to look like this after a while. Motherfuckers knew what they was doing. So So you already have the natural capabilities of a martial artist inside of you. It's just a matter of taking these natural instincts, and doing something with them. These natural movements that when you get scared, you cowering or whatever, you take these movements and you train them up. So now you in control of these movements. Motherfuckers attack you, you faster now. You know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? You can sense it now. You can sense you can channel the ferocity at your own free will. But that's the difference between being conscious of something and unconscious of something. When you're unconscious of something, it happens at the spur of the moment, but you don't know what the fuck just happened. When you're conscious of something, it still happens at the spur of the moment, but you're in control of the situation because you know you are in control of yourself because you have a certain knowledge of self in this moment to deal with this situation. You see what I'm saying? So in this case, you have a certain knowledge of martial skills to deal with this situation. So there you go. So developing your own style is about learning from yourself. You're going to learn the basic techniques, but it's up to you to create your own creativity with these techniques, to divine creativity. After a while, it ain't just going to be a basic punch. After a while, it's going to be, you see what I'm saying? You're going to start to sense it. You're going to start to feel it more. You're going to start to move it more. You see what I'm saying? You're going to be like, oh, okay. Now I'm getting somewhere because your creativity is kicking in. Your improvisation is kicking in. You see what I'm saying? You starting to become aware now. Like, oh, there's more to this than meets the eye. So your style starts to develop over and over. Then once you get so good in a particular style, like karate, you learn karate, you learn MMA. I want to advance somewhere else now. I want to go somewhere else. I want to go do something else now. So I'm good externally now. Now I'm to a point now where I'm more spiritually inclined. So what happens when you become more spiritually inclined? Because you got external martial arts, which teaches you to erupt your ki and explode your force to empower this punch, to empower that knee, to knock a motherfucker out. But when you get into the internal arts, it's about developing your spirit. You see what I'm saying? Let's see here. Another book. Gotta dust them off. They old, y'all. This called let me call him back. Had a phone call. Yeah. Anyway. Are we good? We good? Okay. Good. Alright. We back? Okay. Yeah. Now, when we get to martial arts, the internal side of it, which is the practice, internal martial arts, like Tai Chi, like Qigong, like Bagua, is the practice of developing your spirit. What do we mean by spirit? A lot of people say spirit, but they don't know what the fuck that means. And I don't understand that. Spirit is your life force guided by your consciousness. You can summon, is the practices of summoning these life energies inside of you and directing them to do what you will with them, to do what you wish with them. So, of course, you have a body that's designed for the channeling life force, which is known as the meridian system. You see what I'm saying? So, since you have a body for that, because I think you got like 12 or 13 physical systems, then you got like 4 or 5 mental systems. Your mental systems are your nervous system. Then you got 2 spiritual systems, which is your chakra system and your meridian system. And then you got 1 main soul system, which is the horror system. And that deals with your Dantians. You see what I'm saying? I did a lecture on that some time ago. So y'all can check that one out, So here in the book Juice, this one is about Tai Chi here. And well, it tells you how to go from just using your brute force or Li martial power to learn how to use your ki or life force. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So learn how to discharge your life force into other motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? So let's look into it here. Let's look into it here. Let me see. Let's see if we got something good in this one. Perfect example right here. You see this? You see how he discharging his life force into his body? This is what the internal martial arts is about. The internal martial arts is about generating your life force inside of you, storing it up in your tens, and when shit pop off, you had the energy, the force inside of you to empower your techniques to do seemingly miraculous things. Like this example here. This energy here he's discharging is his chi, his life force. You see what I'm saying? And this energy here is his aura. You see what I'm saying? The energetic field that's around all of us. You see what I'm saying? So this here is showing you your capabilities with this supernatural force. You see what I'm saying? This life force, this or the force as we call it. And you can use it to do amazing things once you train it. But it's been diluted because of marketing. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers realize they can make a lot of money. I'll teach motherfuckers Tai Chi. You see what I'm saying? So since they realize they make a lot of money off of it, they kind of, they swayed away from the original teachings of Tai Chi. Tai Chi was designed like 5,000 to 10,000 years ago. You know, they kind of, you know, like fucking get these, you know, time periods messed up. China's history goes way back. But one of the emperor, I forget the name of the emperor, he motherfucking burned all the historical records of China. And Chinese history started with him, which was only about like 5,000 years ago. But the original origin of China went back millions of years. Millions of years. Motherfuckers been practicing Kung Fu, y'all. They've been practicing Kung Fu for millions of years in China. That was like one of the central hubs to go and learn martial arts back in the day. You see what I'm saying? What's happening here is you learn how to use your life force. Battle with your life force. They call it battling with the spirit. You see what I'm saying? Spirit fighting. You see what I'm saying? They call it, it's a movie too. Damn, it's on Netflix too. Legends of China. Go check that out. Legends of China is an old school movie. Came out in the 80s, 70s, 80s, one of the two. And they show you, they call it pugilism, which is pugilism is the spiritual way of doing things. And pugilism is also spiritual boxing with the spirit, fighting with the spirit. You see what I'm saying? You know, fighting with your soul. You see what I'm saying? Like this here is just a vessel to channel this spiritual energy after you develop it a certain degree. And motherfuckers be like, Marvin, this shit sound crazy. Is it? Don't you lift weights to build up your body? Don't you run to build up your stamina? So why you can't learn different techniques to build up your spiritual muscles, your energetic chi, your energetic muscles? You see what I'm saying? Why you can't learn spiritual techniques to build up your spiritual stamina? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's all one big science. And what you're gonna realize is building up the physical body and building up the spiritual body, there's only slight differences. It's just a different way of doing it. You see what I'm saying? Building up your spiritual body is this, where you got this set of training. Just like building up your physical body, you got this set of training. Then you got your mental body. You see what I'm saying? You got to build up your mental acuteness. Now, when we say mind, what do we mean? You see what I'm saying? What is the mental skills? We know there's situational awareness. You see what I'm saying? Situational awareness. The military got a term called OODA. OODA. It's an acronym for observe or perceive, orient, know what's going on around you, decide, and to make your decisions and then act on it. You see what I'm saying? So it is based on the fact that when you walk into a room, you look around you, observe, look at where the exit is at. Look at look where the exit is. Look where motherfuckers is coming in and out at. Look at what's going on in your environment. And then You sit somewhere where you are closest to these places, but you are not harmed by these places. Like usually, when I go into a restaurant, I'm sitting where I can see the door. You know, it fucks with my security consciousness to have my back to an opening. A motherfucker can walk in. You see what I'm saying? Just fucks with me like that. You know, just me working security for so many years. Now, so motherfuckers come through the door and you can see them. I can observe you coming in. I can see what you got going on. You know, I can observe the environment around me. I can see what's up. You see what I'm saying? You know, so that's what situational awareness is. That's what you train the mind. In Agent 47 movie, they said, the second Agent 47 movie, he said an agent's greatest weapon is not their body, it's their mind. You know, situational awareness. They had mastered it to a high degree. And they were able to do seemingly supernatural phenomenon because they had mastered their mind, their situational awareness. You know, because life is situational. So if you develop situational consciousness, then you are in line with the ebbs and flows of life. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You go outside like, why I hear this noise? Or what's moving around me? Because shit is out of place. You see what I'm saying? It's a disruption in your environment. Usually you see a kid riding down the street with his bike. Usually everybody outside having fun on a hot summer day if they out of school. Now you walk outside, you don't see no kids running around having fun, and it's sunny and it ain't cold. Then you know something wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, something off today. And it may not be for them. It may be a message from the universe, the force around you, that you know something wrong in your environment. Something about to pop off in your reality. See what I'm saying? They call it. You got ASP and ESP. ASP is advanced sensory perception. That's when you master your physical senses. Then you got ESP, which is extra sensory perception. That's when you start to learn and tap into your psychic senses, your interdimensional senses. You see what I'm saying? Where you can draw in not only information from the physical plane, but you can draw information from the spiritual plane, the realm of the force that lives right next to and is infused with the physical reality. You see what I'm saying? So that's why he said you gotta master both mind, body, and spirit. See what I'm saying? Body, martial sequences is gonna be the first thing you learn. How to fight, how to move, how to dodge, how to do this, how to do that. The mind, situational awareness. Learning what if scenarios. Like, what if this pop off? How am I going to deal with it? You see what I'm saying? What if these what if some shit pop off in split seconds? How am I going to deal with it? That's mental kung fu. You see what I'm saying? That's mental kung fu there. Then you got the spirituality, which brings us back to here. Which brings us back to this example. You see what I'm saying? Learning how to harness the power of your spirit. You see what I'm saying? Oh shit popping off. And I ain't got no gun on me. What the fuck I'm gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do when you ain't got no gun on you? When there's nothing but you and yourself. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got no gun. You ain't got no weapons on you. You in trouble. But I'm here to tell you, develop your spirit. You develop your spirit, then you gonna always have weapons. I was listening to Lords of the Sith novel, Star Wars, and Darth Vader and Sidious, and they was fighting some rebels, and they was in a fallen ship. Both of them was in a fallen ship, and Darth Vader said, "Oh yeah, we falling, we in trouble, but I am not without weapons." You see what I'm saying? So he used the force, and he started force choking the motherfucker from a whole other ship. They was in a whole other ship, and they was crashing, and he was force choking the motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? See, you are not without weapons when you invest in your spirit. You see what I'm saying? You are never invulnerable. I mean, you're never vulnerable when you train in the spiritual arts, when you train in spiritual boxing, spiritual self-defense, magical self-defense, which you're gonna get into magic in a moment. So you're never in trouble with these techniques. You see what I'm saying? You're never in trouble when you invest in the spirit. You see what I'm saying? You're never without, as you said. Or what they tell you in the Bible, as long as you believe in me, you'll never be you'll never be unprotected. You'll always be safe. You'll always have a cover. They say that shit all throughout the Bible. When you go watch the movie Samson, you know this is a war. It's a war God teaching. Samson was a straight warrior. You see what I'm saying? Straight Magi. You see what I'm saying? Or Jedi. And he showed you in the movie like he asked God for power, and he channeled the life force into his hands, and he beat the shit. You gotta beat the shit out of that nigga. Then he broke a gate, and he told them. He said, "Let them see that I worship the living God, or the living force, or the life force." You see what I'm saying? So it's a pretty powerful movie. It's on Netflix, so y'all want to check that out. So here we go. This is what's happening here when we talk about the martial arts. This is what we mean when we say that. You see what I'm saying? Like, martial arts is so much bigger. I hadn't even got to the occult side of martial arts. I'm just telling you, like, this spiritual. You see what I'm saying? Like, anybody can go learn. I'm just at the natural side of martial arts right now. The natural fist. You see what I'm saying? Like, anybody can go and learn this. Let's see here. Look at this. Look at this here. When you know the spiritual side, they got two different auras, but when they lock up, they become as one. You see what I'm saying? Spirituality. You feel me? They become one force in their moment, locking up. And only the person with the most consciousness, with the most awareness of the situation is gonna win out. You see what I'm saying? So there go another one. Let's see here. Let's see if there any more good images that I know y'all would love. I know them was good. Let me see here. I should have got the other book. That one got power. That one is powerful. But y'all starting to see what I'm saying here. Y'all starting to get it now. How, you know, how everything has its way. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? They're force. That emanates out of you. You see what I'm saying? So motherfuckers know about this. Alright? Everybody know about this natural force that you can tap into. You see what I'm saying? Everybody. Now motherfuckers gon' when you talk shit about it, they just gonna agree with you. Cause they don't see no reason. They just gonna see that you're not ready to hear this yet. Cause they understand that everybody's on their own level of consciousness. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So this is a good book. All his books are good. His name is Scott Meredith. You know, Scott Meredith. That's Meredith. Meredith. He got pretty good books on Tai Chi. So matter of fact, he got the best books I've seen on the energetics of Tai Chi. Now, another one. Here. Let's see. Of course, I showed y'all this one last time. You know, EMA and Manchu arts. You know, martial arts. Let's see. Anything here y'all would like. You know, just showing you, you know, the anatomy, the anatomical side of it. You see what I'm saying? Cause you gotta know all this when you practice martial arts. All the different points in your body, all the organs. You know, you gotta know these things. You know, that's them boys practicing right there. Hold on, messed up there. You know, he got better pictures than me. Look at all this. His research is better than my research. It's one of Dr. York books here. The Wabian. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. On here. You see what I'm saying? Just different places where they was getting it in the hieroglyphs. I just like to show y'all the imagery, you know. You can read it if you like. That's up to you. You know. Look at the homie and homie getting it in. You see what I'm saying? Sister and the homie getting in. You know. I think they practicing Tai Chi here. Yeah. She teaching them Tai Chi, or he teaching her Tai Chi, whichever one. I don't know them, so. You know, but they practicing and getting in, you know. So yeah. So There you go. Just give you an idea. Another book that's hot, the Bubishi, the martial arts spirit. See what I'm saying? Another book that do real well with that with explaining martial arts in grand detail, just different aspects. You see what I'm saying? Crazy, just crazy shit. You see what I'm saying? Just and I can just turn pages just to let y'all see this. You see what I'm saying? Just let y'all see some of this science that they got in here. You see what I'm saying? It's got energetic points that they point to, pressure points. That's what they call them. And what are pressure points? Pressure points are areas on your body with concentrated amounts of energy. And when you hit those points, it disrupts it disrupts the energy in their body and cause that area of the body to like kind of shut down for a second. You see what I'm saying? And you also heal with those points. You can focus on those pressure points and channel life energy into them and supercharge them so it can accelerate the healing as well. A man that once said a hand that kills is also a hand that heals. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. Let's see what else here. That's hot. They even get down with the herbs in this motherfucker here. That's how fire this shit is. They even show you the herbal side. See what I'm saying? The different plants and shit that you can get your hands on to heal with. You see what I'm saying? Scientific name, the hours of the day you should take it, what it do. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Let's see here. There any other ones? Show y'all some of this. Just straight science, y'all. Just straight science. See, I should have grabbed my other books. Show y'all the meridian system again. I don't know if it's in this one or at least not clearly to where y'all can understand it. Let me see. I don't show it. Yeah. Should have got my other books. Yeah. And they showing you how they taking them down. There's another way of showing them takedowns. You see what I'm saying? They're showing what it is. They're showing how it all works. And every culture got their own style, their own flow, their own power, their own skill, their own strengths and weaknesses. You see what I'm saying? This shit loved for a reason. People are crazy about the martial arts for a reason. This ain't by mistake. You see what I'm saying? Now, of course, I said we're going to get into the occult side of martial arts. Yeah, the magical side. Before I even get in, we're going to go with the deities first. The soul side of it. So check this out. This Menhit here, the Nubian goddess of a Nubian warrior goddess. You see what I'm saying? She was also represented with a lion head. You see what I'm saying? You can tap into these deities. You see what I'm saying? Let's see. You got Sekhmet here, of course, another warrior goddess. You see what I'm saying? Another warrior goddess, Sekhmet. Of course, we all know Ogun, probably the most famous warrior goddess next to Ares. You see what I'm saying? Here go Montu. You see what I'm saying? The god the deity that everybody connected with during the ancient Egyptian days. The main one for martial arts is Montu. You see what I'm saying? The Montu arts. Of course, we got Oya. Another goddess, getting it. See what I'm saying? Getting it. Warrior. And here we got a Pitamak. Another lion head god, Black Panther. You see what I'm saying? This warrior god. So you got the soul side, the magical side of it. See what I'm saying? You got the magical side. They call it the Magus, and Magus just mean magician, or the Magi, or Java. You see what I'm saying? Another book where they just give you they give you the skills in this motherfucker. They just tell you what it is. You got electrokinesis, which is lightning bending. You got yin, manipulation of yin energy. You got manipulation of yang energy. Shit, they just tell you the game here. They just give you the game on this one. I've shown this book before in other lectures. So, but they don't have no imagery. But Megas of Java, check it out. By Costa Thanos. Another one that I've shown on multiple occasions. Into Mopai. You see what I'm saying? Now Mopai, the ancient train of the immortals. So you know niggas just telling it like it is these days. They're lightning. You see what I'm saying? They're lightning there. Force lightning. Niggas discharge lightning out their hands with this shit. And shoot lightning at each other. You see what I'm saying? They bout their life with this. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? There's just some examples of the internal. It's an internal system that helps to build up your ki. Store it up and build it up. You see what I'm saying? Of course, the 7 chakras. I always gotta show that. Like these boys is on it. These girls on it. You see what I'm saying? It's what you gotta get back to. You know, when we talk about the spirit, the soul, talking about fighting with your spirit, spiritual boxing, soul boxing. You see what I'm saying? This is what we mean. Let me see, it has some more pictures in here that I liked. Let me see, can I find them? There's another one. This is the lower Dantian here. Showing it to you. See what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There go the 3 Dantians right there. Boom, boom, boom. The lower Dantian stores of gene or sexual energy or life energy, but is at its most carnal point. Will. You see what I'm saying? Willpower. That will force. The middle Dantian stores up emotional energy. You see what I'm saying? This is where you start to connect. When you store up in this middle Dantian, you start to connect with the life force around you and storing it up in your heart center, your heart Dantian. And then when you get up here to Shin, your shit start becoming more spiritual, more psychic. You see what I'm saying? More mental. You see what I'm saying? So now you can see better. You become more spiritual. You become more aware of what's going on because you got energy in these Dantians now. And this is what keep you alive. You see what I'm saying? This is how motherfuckers will live in 200-300 years with this shit here. Jing, Shi, and Shin. You see what I'm saying? Which is the sexual orgasmic energy being stored up in the lower Dantian. Shin, Chi, of course, is the life energy being stored up in the middle Dantian. And then it evolves into Shin, which is the psychic mental energy being stored up in the upper Dantian. Now, what are Dantians? Dantians are their soul chakras. You see what I'm saying? This is where your soul communicates with you here. You see what I'm saying? The lower Dantian is your soul will. You see what I'm saying? It's ability to act, perform actions. You see what I'm saying? Perform techniques with your spirit. You see what I'm saying? Because now it's in control of your spirit. You know, we used to say when the soul awakens, then all the rest of you get information. You see what I'm saying? So then you come up here to the middle Dantian. This is your soul's empathy, your emotional center, your feeling center. This is when you start to feel. You see what I'm saying? What's around you. And can absorb this energy into you and store it up even more at an accelerated rate. You see what I'm saying? Here. Then you go up here to your upper Dantian. Now, this is where your soul become way more spiritual and refined. You see what I'm saying? Has way more wisdom. Their cognizance. They're knowing without knowing. These advanced techniques and advanced teachings. You see what I'm saying? So this is what these Dantians are about. These spiritual centers. And anybody can tap into this. This is not what's the word? Specific to anyone. You see what I'm saying? It's not specific to anyone. This is for everybody. So if you choose to walk this path, you know, just take your time. I always say take step by step and day by day. You know, record your realizations. You know, when you have an explosive awakening, take some time off. You know, allow yourself to reflect on it and then keep going. You see what I'm saying? Keep going. So this is a hell of a little book. You see what I'm saying? You can also get some of Mantak Chia's books as well. He also got some fire shit in his. So there y'all go. The natural fist, the natural way, the occult side of it, all of it. You see what I'm saying? Then you it's even higher levels than Mopai, called the Lay Fa. You see what I'm saying? And even in that system, it's higher levels known the Lay Fa, which is the thunder magic rituals, and Lay Neon, which is like learn how to refine your energies to a point where you become a godlike being on the physical plane. You see what I'm saying? So this is what this is about. This is what this is about. And of course, this wouldn't be much of a lecture if I didn't show y'all, some movies. Of course, we're gonna start off with a classic, Big Trouble in Little China. Now they showed you the occult side, all from the magic, all the way down to the fucking natural, where niggas was using qigong. You see what I'm saying? Their breath to make himself bigger. We call that biokinesis. You so advanced in your body, you can literally manipulate the cells at will. You see what I'm saying? But let's see. And Cuz was just shooting lightning out of his finger. He was a master. He was raiding that motherfucker. Hell, he was a master of electrokinesis. Yeah, he was a master of electrokinesis in that shit. You see what I'm saying? And it was one other Cuz. Cuz was just the other dude was just that Cuz he was flying and everything. He was just a master martial artist. You see what I'm saying? He was just about that life. So he was about his combat. He was about the combat side of it. And they were showing you. And the main nigga, the main villain, he was a magician. So they were showing you the different levels. From the first dude who was a kung fu master, to the second dude who's a master, a qigong master. Then the third dude who was a Lei Fa master, or master of the thunder rituals, or the force lightning rituals. And, harnessing your bioelectricity and discharging it out into the physical world. Like the Emperor in Star Wars. And the last nigga was a magician. That nigga was a straight magi. You see what I'm saying? That motherfucker was so advanced. He had to learn how to preserve his country out of death. That nigga was dead for 4,000 years. But, he was trying to become young again. Find the secrets to youth. And I think the name of that dude in Big Trouble in Little China is the name of the emperor in real life who destroyed all of China's history and started Chinese history with him. You see what I'm saying? Next, for you just want to brawl. You just want to see some good old fashioned ass whooping. Undisputed 3, Redemption. See what I'm saying? You Rebecca story. And Cuz here, Turbo. He literally uses the 52 blocks in it. So yeah. Let's see. Of course, a classic, Iron Monkey. Of course. I don't even need to talk about that one. That's just a legend. Another classic, The Last Dragon, of course. Another legend. Shit, hell. Don't even need to talk about that one either. Now, this one called Dragon Wu Shield. This shit got some deep science on Qigong. You see what I'm saying? And the anatomy. And how the energetic body works. Real good movie with Donnie Yen. The Man with the Iron Fist. Another movie that explains that cheat shit real well. You see what I'm saying? It explains it real well. So check that out. They even go over the Meridian system in real time. Because the monks are sitting there listening to him. And he Kundalini awakens when you see the dragon materialize on his back. So it's a real deep movie. So check that out. Another one. Legend of the Tsunami Warrior. Here, this more that Maori Malaysian islander with a little East Indian feel to it. But they tell you deep sciences in this too, like how to store different breathing techniques on how to store energy up in your lower dantian. Real fire shit. Real fire shit. And finally, the 5 deadly venoms. Of course. Like I've already decoded this. The 5 deadly venoms is dope because they already their own masters. Now they trying to figure out they on their path to figure out what to do as their own masters. You see what I'm saying? Each one had a chakra story that they had to master. Because they was all part of one chakra. Because they was all part of, you had the master who was the crown chakra. The last student who was the sacral. Number 1 is the root chakra. Number 2 is the throat chakra. Number 3 is the third eye. Number 4 is the solar plexus. And number 5 is the heart chakra. So So they all living out a chakra story. You see what I'm saying? And they embodying a particular chakra. So this is pretty dope. Check that out. So yeah. So there y'all go. Just a bunch of movies and teachings and all type of cool shit. Self-defense, self-offense. You need both. Put that out there. Like I told y'all, martial arts is making a comeback. Everybody feels the need to practice. So just go online. The first thing you start off with is martial sequences. Pick your particular style you like. Yeah, just research them. Shit. Let me see here. I wrote them down some time ago. Let me see here. Just some of them. I named some of them out. In the beginning. Yeah. I named some of them. Kung Fu, 52 blocks, karate, jiu-jitsu/judo, Australian Karate, Sambo, Russian Sambo, of course the Manchu arts, wrestling, modern boxing or American boxing, or English boxing, whichever one, kickboxing, Tai Chi, Peacock Silat. You got Qigong, Ninjutsu, Capoeira, Senjutsu, magical passes, Sambo. Okay, I said that. Yeah, Hopak. Now Hopak is the Arabian saber fighting, where they had like the little curved blades and they fight. I know most people don't know that. That's the Arabian saber style. Then you got Korean Kao Dao, which was an old school martial art. Taekwondo, Kali/Eskrima, the Filipino martial art. Muay Boran. Muay Thai is kind of the sport, but Muay Boran is the actual art. You see, it's in the actual fighting art. Let's see. Kala Ripayatu, which is an old East Indian art, the most ancient one in their land. You see what I'm saying? Then you got Atraksi Tongat, which is fighting art in Malaysia. Jeet Kune Do, that's Bruce Lee there. Self-explanatory. Systema, that's like a mixture of Korean martial arts. Tatil, that's in Africa. I think that's Tatil is a stick fighting art. The Black Panther style, as we call it, Africa, that's the leopard style over there. Aikido, Hapkido, Bushido, archery, gunslinging/gung fu, mixed martial arts, or MMA, Bagua, Budokan yoga, which is, yes, there are martial arts for yoga. Yes, that's true. Mopai, Kempo, Okichita, that's indigenous martial art to Canada. Tomahawk/axe training. I already talked about machete, fencing, the assassin arts. It goes on and on and on. Shit, hey, I can go all day. Capoeira, shit, 52 blocks. Shilam. That's a Mexican martial art. So, we can go all day with all the different, martial arts around the planet. But what I want y'all to understand is it's all one big martial system, world system, that has been broken up into the different regions, and everybody's practicing it in their own way. You see what I'm saying? So, I want y'all to understand that, like, they are all the same size. You see what I'm saying? It's all one big martial system, but it's just been broken up across the regions. You see what I'm saying? Like in the Bible, they tell you that the languages was confused. Well, the martial arts was confused and broken up into different regions. And those particular cultures, species, races of people developed their own version of it over time. So that's how it worked. There y'all go. With that being said, I think I hit everything to make sure, over here, we got the indigenous turtle art. Make sure that's it. Went over situational awareness. Yeah. The future of martial arts. Now, I just told y'all martial arts about to make a comeback. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But what is the future of martial arts? As time goes on, and the cycles change and everything, motherfuckers gonna be getting back into their inner selves. heavily. You see what I'm saying? So once again, we're gonna be living from within our souls. So we're gonna have the power to just channel force through through our body, from our body, you know, harness the power around us and use it. You see what I'm saying? Harness the elements, you know, like in Avatar, air bending, fire bending, water bending, earth bending. All this coming back. You can see that on YouTube. Just go look up some of them. Electrokinesis is lightning bending. Geokinesis is earth bending. Aerokinesis is air bending. Pyrokinesis is fire bending. Just those are just some of the basics. You know, you just go on YouTube and check that shit out. Motherfuckers is already practicing that shit. They was the forerunners to come ground the energy. You know, just to show you the elemental aspect of the force. You see what I'm saying? So that's happening. You see what I'm saying? That unified metaphysical field is once again revealing itself to us, so we can take advantage of it and use it because it likes to be used. It loves to be used. It don't care whether you use it at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Because it's gonna always be, and it's gonna always be there, right next to you, inside of you. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You tap into it every day. You just don't know it. You see what I'm saying? Whenever you master something, that's the God mind, metaphysical mind, the mastermind. You see what I'm saying? Or you tapping into it on the subconscious level, the auto mind. You see what I'm saying? Or you may know about it, conscious mind. You see what I'm saying? You may be aware of it on the conscious level. Or you may not be aware of it at all on the unconscious level. You see what I'm saying? The primal mind. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So it's up to you to take advantage of all this at this time. It's a beautiful time. You know, 400-year curses is over. You know, all that. So, you know, martial arts is gonna make a huge comeback. People are already theming for that shit. People like, I want to get down to martial arts now, Marvin. I'm ready. Like, fuck all these guns and shit. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of seeing motherfuckers just getting killed. You know, ain't nothing wrong with guns, but you know, the problem with guns is niggas actually start relying on guns heavily. Like, that's the end all be all. But 80 to 90% of the time, you ain't even walking around with a gun unless you know what you're doing. Unless you know what you're getting into. You see what I'm saying? And the other percent is you kill a motherfucker and you go to jail. They don't use guns in jail. They just kick your ass and rape you. So you spend all them years believing in the gun, and when you need the gun the most, it fails you. So that's why y'all gotta watch out. The gun in and of itself is kind of a psyop because, you know, they give you that shit, but they've taken them. Notice they gave you the gun, but they've taken out the martial arts in the communities. Notice that. Peak game there. The martial arts have a lot of motherfuckers got killed off once they gave these motherfuckers guns, and a lot of them so-called gangbangers was CIA agents and shit. You know, COINTELPRO just causing havoc in the communities. You see what I'm saying? That's why they never got caught. Or it would take 10 years for them to get caught. Then they get locked up and get paid and get sent across the other planet. Get sent across the planet to cause havoc over there. You see what I'm saying? So don't let this shit fool you. It is what it is. So martial arts should definitely make a comeback. Cause everybody get more and more into their spirits, soul, and minds now. You know, they realize it ain't just this body no more. It's a percentage of it. The body is a percentage of it. But the body is literally only like 25% of the equation. What about the other 75%? What about the mind? What about the spirit? What about the soul? You see what I'm saying? So everybody want is theming for this. And it's gonna start, and y'all gonna notice it too. It's gonna start to grow. Motherfuckers is theming for martial arts. It's gonna start to grow as time goes on. Motherfuckers be like, oh, they ain't got no guns. You see what I'm saying? We got guns. So what you gonna do since we got guns? You ain't got it on you. So what you gonna do? You think I'm gonna let you go get a gun? You think you're gonna make it that far? Nah. You see what I'm saying? All the time motherfuckers have guns is when they on the corner. When they know they about to get into some gangster shit. And they take their guns to the club. They can't take them in the club. So, you see what I'm saying? So there you go. So they got to go outside and pop the trunk. But you think a motherfucker going to let you go outside and pop the trunk? Hell no, they're going to kick your ass before you get there. So, the gun has been filling motherfuckers out for a long time now. But they've been under the illusion that the gun is the end all be all. You got to go get a gun. And even the military Tactical motherfuckers. They plan to come take you out with the gun. They don't just show up in your hood without preparation. Shit, they prepare to come take you out. You see what I'm saying? She asked them to meet you in the street, goddamn, just randomly. You know, we just gonna show up one day and make it happen. Ain't about to do that shit. Hell no, you better get them killed. So yeah, it's good to know martial arts, weapon arts. You see what I'm saying? Good to know these things to defend yourself in multiple ways. Ain't nothing wrong with learning how to shoot a gun. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is don't just rely on a gun because it will fail you. It's a physical object. It will fail you. The only thing you should rely on is your own mind, spirit, and soul because those are the immortal aspects of yourself. So, with that being said, any questions? Any questions? Any questions before I get up out of here? Trying to screenshot the book titles, but they in reverse. Yeah, that's a headache. You're going to have to read from right to left if you want to see. Yeah, you got to learn to read from right to left. Because shit, yeah. Kid. But if y'all don't have any questions, my name Marvin Jones. Y'all put the word out there, let them know what it is. Can I drop a book list? Yeah, I'll drop one later. I put it out there. I put it out there. I put in the link, the list, so y'all know what they are. But if y'all don't have any other questions, like I said, Marvin Jones. I put the word out there. Let them know what it is. Let them know what's going on. Share this with your friends. You know. Check out my YouTube channel, The Melon Out Order, for the rest of my occult lectures and lectures in general. And I'm out. Peace.